If you want to wake up fast, do these 3 things. I've collected this information from watching people wake up, many people at different ages, at different life stages, with different styles, different personalities, different approaches. And it's not too hard to discern what it is that stands out about the people who wake up very quickly. These 3 pointers are general approaches that I think serve people well when it comes to this process. The first one is vulnerability. What I mean by this is a willingness to introspect, a willingness to be honest with yourself in a human way about what you're feeling, what your perceptions are, what your beliefs are, what you're afraid of, and an ongoing willingness to keep investigating this, whether you do it with yourself, or you talk to somebody you trust about it, or you journal it, or even through therapy, but an ongoing willingness to not fool yourself. Another way of saying this is authenticity. Authenticity isn't just a trait you either have or don't. It's something you work at. It's a process. It's a willingness to continue to be more and more honest with yourself, and as a result, those around you, about who you are, what you want, what you're trying to get out of everything, including awakening, relationships, success, jobs, and just being clear on what your true motivations are, being willing to admit them to yourselves, whether they're acceptable or unacceptable by social standards, but just being honest. This kind of authenticity and integrity internally makes the awakening process go far smoother, especially after the initial awakening. If you don't already have this quality, or listening to this makes you really uncomfortable, or you just want to overlook it and get to the other points, I would suggest that you give yourself a little pause and feel into it, even if it's uncomfortable. This may be what's holding you back. It may be something that you've just never learned to look at clearly or squarely. And if you just sit with it a while, be willing to see something about yourself you haven't seen before, you might be surprised what comes to the surface and how much it releases and how much it lets this process, which is actually natural, unfold. The second thing to do is expose yourself to good pointing. So if watching videos like this triggers internal experiences or shifts, then continue to do it. Watch this channel, watch Adyashanti, watch Muji, Rupert Spira, whoever moves you. Let it do its work. Expose yourself to that. If you haven't read my book, it's specifically directed toward awakening. The Power of Now is a very good book. The 3 Pillars of Zen is a good book. It has chapters on enlightenment experiences or Kensho experiences. They're very relatable. There are many good books out there. But expose yourself. And if you have the access, expose yourself to people who are awake, who can point you in real time to your true nature. This is invaluable. It can be very challenging at times because there are parts of ourselves we don't want to see, or we would already be awake. But it will save you a lot of headaches. It'll save you a lot of wasted time, confusion, distraction. So the second point is exposing yourself to teachings, people, videos, books that really unlock this, that are direct, that show you how to wake up now in the life you're in. And be willing to continue to expose yourself to that, even if things get uncomfortable, even when it gets disorienting. But trust the process. Let it unfold. And just keep exposing yourself. Make it a priority. The third thing you can do is self-inquiry. This means when you practice, when you sit, meditate, however you self-inquire, whether you do it in the way Ramana Maharishi described, or in one of the ways I describe, or the way I describe in my book, then that's all you do. Let everything else go. Let all the memories go. Let the learnings go. Let the analysis go. Let the analysis of your practice go. Let the narratives go, let the agendas go, and just fully immerse into that one question: who am I? And then every time a thought arises, turn your attention back around to the one that's aware of it and settle it right in there. Who are you right now watching this? Not who do you think you are? Not an image imagining what you look like or your body or your face. Not doubts saying, oh, I never know how to figure this out. Those are all thoughts. But who are you? Right at the center of what you are now. Go there. Don't leave. Don't move. Stay there. That's number 3. That's self-inquiry. And that's where you let go of everything. You let go of all the learnings, teachings, books, readings, past, future, desires, aversions, beliefs about yourself, experiences. Let it all go and just rest in the pure sense of what you are right now.